All right, welcome. This is Yogalates. So all we need today is our mat, the ring, a lighter set of weights, and a block. We're gonna start with the block and the ring. So block just goes out to the side, a little bit onto the outside of your mat. It doesn't matter which side because we're gonna do both sides. And then step one of your foot, or I wanna say more, rest your foot onto the block so that all of your weight is on to the foot that's onto the ground. So we're going to be doing some squat stretches type of motions here. All right, start with straight arms, straight leg. All of the weight is onto the foot that's onto the floor. And then sit low into your seat with your toes pointed forward, then point your toes up. Take a second to get the block there, and then stretch up all the way up, come back into a squat, and repeat. Foot down, lower down, point the toes forward, point the toe up, lift up, squat down, and repeat. Foot onto the block, toes point forward, squat, lift those toes up, push off, squat into it. Okay, find your rhythm. Rotating through the hip. I want the hip rotation. I want all of that weight into that supportive leg. And just focus on plugging into the foot that's onto the ground while still giving movement into your other leg. This is just going to help with our balance, help with our strengthening, isolating through the sides, one side to the other side. Good. But start to feel the side that's supporting you, the side that's onto the ground. Feel nice and activated here. We have 1 more minute. Hopefully you found your groove. If you start to move a little bit in it, just reset yourself. And that ring is just more to keep your arms engaged. Squeeze when you come down, if you can remember all of that. Good, last 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The leg that was planted onto the ground, cross that leg over. Place the ring gently onto the thigh, bent knee, foot stays flexed. If you need to, you can hold on to something with your floating arm. And then the side that has the knee crossed, gently press down onto the ring. See if you can sit into this as low as you comfortably can and just pulse down onto the ring, staying into that figure 4 stretch. Good, 30 seconds. Good, remember if you need to, you can hold on to something for balance. 15 more seconds, and then we're just going to do 10 seconds of heel lifts here. All right, we're going to go into pressing that ring down. Just press it down nice and deep, and just little heel lifts, 10 seconds. Little lifts, just balance and lift through the heel that's on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Now move that block over to your other side, all the way on the other side of the mat. Plug into that foot that's probably burning a little bit right now onto that ankle. Both toes point forward, but all of the weight is on to the foot that's onto the ground. Ring straight out in front of you. All right, toes point forward, heel onto the block. Sit low into it, rotate, lift up, and squat, just like before. Find your groove. It might come a little bit quicker or not. Either way, it's okay. We're here about 90 seconds, just so we can have time to get into that groove. Good. As you start moving, hopefully it starts to get a little bit easier in the sense of your muscles are remembering what you're doing, building your endurance, stretching and strengthening as you move through this. See if you can lift that leg a little bit higher every time. Then come into your squat, get deep. "45 more seconds. Keep breathing through it. 30. "15. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Okay, now we're crossing the leg that you were balancing on. Cross it over. Figure 4. Place that ring, or you can just put a hand onto your leg. Your other hand could support you or be onto your hip. Put a slight little bend in your leg that's supporting you. And 30 seconds, pulsing down on the ring and balancing starts now. And then we have just a 10-second heel raise. Use that hand to balance if you need to. Five, 4, 3, 2, press down, heel raise, just 10 seconds. Go right into it. Should be burning already, just 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Shake it out. Move the block just out of the way for right now. We're gonna come into some deep sumo squats or goddess squats, however you want to call it. With your toes pointed to the corners of the room, knees are pointing in the same direction as your toes, and the ring straight out in front of your shoulders. All right, we're gonna squat down, lift up the arms, and repeat. Every time that you get low, I just want you to focus on your form. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take the ring towards your shoulders. Squat deep into the pelvic floor and pretend like your pelvic bone is a bowl of soup or cereal or some kind of liquid that you don't want to spill. So we're not doing a pelvic tilt. We're just doing a pelvic drop. Knees out to the corners of the room. Nice and deep. We have 90 seconds here. See if you can give a little pulse with the ring every time that you reach those arms up. Really focusing on knees pointed out more towards your pinky toe or your middle toe. So basically, I don't want your knees coming in. Those knees are going to point out not in. Squeezing through the glutes, good. One more minute. This is quality over quantity. Good. Breathe through the tension. Open space through your breath. 30 more seconds. And then we are going to stay low. $15. 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low. Take the ring onto your right shoulder. Left arm straight up to the ceiling and dip. Like you're touching your elbow to your knee. Right elbow, right knee. Dip to the side. Look up to the ceiling. Stay low in your squat. Sit into those seat bones. Into that pelvic floor. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Remember, think about your face, think about the mouth. Inhale, corners of the mouth to the ears. Exhale, chin out. Good, and one more this side. And switch your arms, stay low in your squat. Right arm up, left elbow out, press onto the ring, and go. Dip down, look to the ceiling. Exhale, dip, inhale, center. Thirty more seconds. Breathe through it. Last 15. Make sure your elbow's reaching down toward your knee and you're staying low in your goddess squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your ring. Place your hands onto your legs so you can kind of disperse the weight, almost like you're doing a short stop. And we're just going to round and arc through the spine. Almost like you're doing a cat-cow, but in your goddess pose. So you can totally let that pelvic floor tilt. Let your back round. Exhale when you round. Inhale when you arc. Take your time. Keep pressing your knees out with your hands. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and next time that you have the chin lifted, now we're gonna try to tilt in your pelvic floor. And now we're gonna scrunch up the shoulders toward the ears and open up. Crunch it up, open up. Every time that you open up, see if you can press those legs out. Crunch it in, open out. Like somebody is pulling your head up from the ceiling. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep your head up, neck nice and long. Now squeeze and open shoulders. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Every time you squeeze, see if you can open up through the heart a little bit more. Relax into your feet. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center, hands to heart center. Sit nice and low. We're going to circle those arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to heart and sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to heart, sit low. Inhale up. Exhale to heart, sit even lower. Good. 5 more. Inhale up. Exhale, palms to heart, sit. Inhale up. Exhale, heart, sit. 3 more. Feel into those feet. Widen into your toes. Should feel all corners of your feet. Good. 1 more time. And palms onto the ground. Straighten up through the legs. Point your knees forward. Shift all of your weight just to one side. I want all of that weight coming to one side. Let your foot point up, heel down. Now we're going to focus on this long leg. It doesn't matter which leg you're on, we're staying on this leg. Hands just rested onto the ground, or go ahead and have a block near you. I'd rather you get it now than later. Even if you don't want it right now, have it near you. And then point the toe up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Rotate through the hip. It's just the toe pointing up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now start. We're going to do 10 more. You can either keep doing the same thing on the same side, or we're going to do a little itty bitty lift and then point forward. Point up, lift, point forward. Maybe you want to try, see how it feels with the block, lift and forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. And 1. Now go ahead and put your seat bones onto the ground. We still have the same knee bent, but this time the foot is flat. Knee points all the way up to the corners of the room. And we're going to twist here. Hook opposite elbow onto the knee. Twist, looking behind your shoulder. All the way behind you. Breathe. Exhale. Draw the belly in. Inhale. Lengthen through your spine. 5 more deep breaths. Two. And on your exhalation, gently release. All right, we have the block near us. Just go ahead and take the block to hold on to. Just for something to hold on to. You could have the ring if it's super close to you. And now we're going to point the knee toward the long leg, lift up the arms, and then reach towards your foot. And right back up. Lift the knee up, twist. Point the knee toward long leg, reach. See how far you can get toward your toes. Point the knee up, come back to center. Keep moving with the breath. Good, 5 more like this, and then we're gonna see if we can do an even deeper rotation. 4. 3. 2, good. All right, now next time that your knee is up to the ceiling, see if you can open it up toward the other side of the room. Twist and look toward the long leg with the arms, but look up to the ceiling. Up, knee up, rotate, leg. So it's a big rotation, side stretch, up, rotate, long leg. Find a breath that works for you. If you can, take one big inhalation when you're twisting and exhale when you dip. Hopefully you're starting to feel your range of motion get a little bit deeper. Maybe you're able to stretch a little bit closer toward that long leg. 20 more seconds, just at your own pace with your breath. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna come to the other side. You have props in the way, just move them out of the way. We're coming into that low lunge position, all the way down, opposite leg, start with toe pointed up, heel down, and just rotating. Rotating through the hips, especially that hip on the long leg side. Point the toe forward and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can either keep doing that same thing or add a little bit of a leg lift. Use the block if you need to, if it's helpful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, good, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back onto your seat bones. Hook the opposite elbow around the knee, and we're coming into our twist. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then on the exhale, twist. Take a few breaths to get there, and then we're just going to stay there, hugging in, trying to inhale on the lengthen, and twist on the exhale. Make sure that spine stays nice and long. 5 more deep breaths. Twist even your eyeballs. And on your exhalation, gently unwind. Let that knee point down towards your long foot. Grab your block, or you can have a ring or a strap, just something. Reach forward and up. Rotate through the hip. Point knee up and then toward long leg. Feel your range of motion. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, now we're gonna add a deeper rotation. Open the knee all the way up to the side. And then point your body towards your long leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend. Good. Inhale back up, rotate, knee points to long leg, and stretch it out. So now, same thing, we're just adding that side dip. And maybe this starts getting a little bit deeper into the stretch before. Keep breathing through it. Try to breathe through any resistance. The breath is going to allow space to open up through you. Whether you're inhaling or exhaling, think of it like a shower for your breath. Good, last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo. I have shifted, I don't know if you've shifted, I have shifted on my mat. Come back to your mat, keep your block with you. We're gonna do some push-ups with the block on one side. It doesn't matter which side, put the block on one side of your mat and then put your hand on top of it. And then put your other hand onto the mat. So your hands should be about shoulder width apart. And then let's start onto our knees. Just to make sure that we're safe. This could be where you want to stay, or we might try to take it a little bit deeper and lift the knees up. So just start bending and lowering. Bend like you're getting as low to the ground as you can, and then straighten up. Bend and lower. All right, now see if you can add one with your knees off the ground. Just do one. Knees off the ground and then knees back onto the ground. And then back with the knees on the ground, doing those push-ups. All right, now see if you can add another one with the knees off the ground. And then knees back onto the ground. Now, as many as you want to do with the knees off the ground, 30 more seconds, up to you. However many the knees off the ground or on the ground. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, before we do the other side, pick up those weights. We're going to kind of reset. Arms are going to come out into a T position and just do side to side with those arms out, palms facing down, almost like a helicopter type of motion. Let your body move dynamically with this while staying in control as much as you can. Good, try to straighten the arms even more if you can. 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna take the arms straight up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and reach the arms straight up toward the ceiling. Take just your right arm back like it's trying to touch your toe. Come all the way back up, and other arm back like it's touching the toe, and up. Big circles. Reach back, follow the weight with your eyes, and then up. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, take those weights away. Move the block to the other side of your mat. Get ready. Maybe take a few little arm circles and then place the one hand, the opposite hand onto your block and the other hand onto your mat. Make sure you're into more of a plank position instead of a table. Start with knees onto the ground, back flat, and then those push-ups. Maybe you have one side that feels a little bit better than the other side. Breathing, feel into it. All right, whenever you're ready, you can try adding one with the knees off the ground. Just start with one and put those knees back onto the ground. Do a few more with the knees on the ground. And then pace yourself, whatever feels good for you, however many you want off the ground. 30 more seconds. Keep breathing through it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Place the block in between your thighs. Right now, we're just gonna have no weights, just that block in between your thighs. Lean back, open up one side, bring it to center, open up your other side with your arms. Reach like somebody is reaching behind you, pulling you from behind the room. Exhaling to the center. Inhale, reach it back. All right, now we're gonna add a little arm twist. Next time that you reach back, let your palm face up and then back to center. Reach back, lift it up like you're reaching toward the ceiling, center. Inhale back, twist the wrist, center. 30 more seconds. Should feel like a nice deep stretch through your arms, all the way through your fingers. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Flat tabletop back, no props. Take all of your props out of the way. Reach your right arm and your left leg. You could curl your toe on your right side for support and just stretch like somebody's pulling you from both sides of the room. Circle the ankle and the wrist. One way for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way, keep stretching out your limbs. Circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring the knee and the elbow in. Hold it. Deep breath in. On the exhale, see if you can catch your ankle. We're staying on the same side and lift up. And then reach back out, arms and legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, hold onto the ankle. Exhale, reach it up. Inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, elbow and knee. Inhale, hold onto the ankle. Exhale, reach it up. Inhale, reach out. And try to just move with the breath. Exhaling in. Inhale, hold onto the ankle. Exhale, reach it up. Inhale, lengthen back out. 30 more seconds. Let the breath guide you. Good. One more time. All the way through. And then we're going to meet in table. Curl both of your toes and press back into a down dog. Walk your dog. Chin to chest, open up shoulders. Feel into this. Just walking through it. Keep those fingers and toes nice and wide. Keep opening up through the shoulders, straightening through the back. Good. 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, lower your knees all the way down to the ground. And now we're going other side. So it is the left arm, right leg. Make sure you're doing your opposite side. Stretch, like somebody's pulling you from both sides of the room, nice flat back. Start with your ankle and your wrist rotation. Breathe through it. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and circle your other direction. Circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen like somebody's pulling you from both sides of the room. Deep breath. Exhale, elbow and knee come in. Stay here. Keep exhaling. When you're ready to inhale, hold on to your ankle. Big deep inhale as you come up. And exhale, reach it out. And then come back into the inhalation. Exhale, bend it in. Hold on to that ankle. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, stretch it out. And back into the inhale. Exhale, crunch it in. Start reaching towards your ankle. Come up. All the way up. Inhale. Exhale, reach both arms and legs. Inhale, tuck it in. Find that ankle. And back up. Deep breath in here. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. And 30 more seconds. Just at your own pace. Moving with the breath. If it's a little bit different than mine, that's okay. This is really going to help stretch out the shoulder, the hip, getting nice and deep through the breath body. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're back into a down dog. Get there as soon as you comfortably can or want. You can walk your dog or hold it, whatever feels best for you. Maybe you just want to shift around. Just make sure your back is straight, fingers are wide, shoulders are open. Take 5 more deep breaths here. Good. And on the exhalation, lower the knees back down, find your ring. The ring, place the ring behind your back, right arm up, left arm holds on to the ring. You could also use a resistance band here. Now we're going to actively press out onto the ring and lean back, resist out onto the ring. It's not an inward press, it's an outward press. That bottom arm probably is going to be doing a little bit more of the work for you. Nice deep lean back. Good, breathing through this. 30 more seconds on this side. We're going to do a quick counter stretch, and then we'll come to our other side. Experiment with how far back you can comfortably go. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, stay like this for a second. Let your legs cross behind you. Keep the arms shaped the same. And then sit onto your seat bones. Let the legs come out in front. Now, the right arm, if you are with me, is the one on the top. Take this right arm over to the left side. So it's crossed over the midline of the body. Left arm comes up, right arm cross. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach up, see if you can touch the toe and press down onto the ring. And find a nice groove and flow with it. Exhale up, inhale down. When you inhale, your leg is coming down, but your arm and your chest are lifting up. And it's a little crunch through the back, pressing onto the ring. Keep the arm engaged. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we have the left arm up now. Now we're going to place the ring behind us and switch your arms. So this time it should be right arm down, left arm up. All right, now we're going to see if we can come back onto the knees without using our hands. Cross those legs, shift up onto the knees, and come onto a squishy mat. Hopefully you have one. And we're coming back into the lean backs and the press out with the ring. 30 seconds here. Goes quick. Feel those legs getting stronger as you lean back, feeling into your breath. Good. Keep breathing into this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back into a straight position. See if you can keep your arms where they are. Cross the legs behind you. Sit back onto your seat. Legs straight out in front. And now we have the left arm over to the right side. Right arm reaching straight up. We're just going to do the same thing on the other side. Inhale like somebody's pulling you up from the ceiling. Exhale, see if you can touch your foot and press down onto the ring. Inhale up. Exhale, touch the foot. Press down onto the ring. Takes a few motions. Really feel like you have a nice positioning, at least for me, to feel like I'm pressing the ring and reaching the leg and engaging through my core all at the same time. 30 more seconds. Good. 15, keep working on that posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the ring away, keep your legs nice and long, and see if you can find those super light weights, 5 pounds or less. Seat bones grounded, arms straight out in front of you. Twist the wrist, twist. Core nice and tight, just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now next time that the palms are facing down, lift up just one leg and your arms. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower your arms and your legs. Reach toward your feet. And then switch your legs. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Keep alternating your legs. Last 30 seconds. Moving with the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. And that core should be getting nice and engaged. Maybe you even lean back slightly when your arms come up and that one leg. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Take those weights away. Palms to your heart center. Namaste.